Hi there, I'm Holly McDonald with the Costa Mesa Pod, where we discuss all things concerning the lifestyle, businesses, and activities that make our area such a great place to live. Today I have Elicia Casey with Doterra on the pod, and she's not only a good friend, but she is your go-to for anything concerning doTERRA oils. So Elicia, nice to have you.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me on. I just love spending time with you, so this is fun.
So Elicia, why don't we get started? We'll get right to it.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about doTERRA and what your company services are and what you offer.
Yeah, so doTERRA is the #1 essential oil company in the world, and that's due to the purity and potency, just the quality of the product. So, if you're not familiar with essential oils, they are pure extracts that come from the plants. So, for example, maybe your peppermint essential oil. I just have a few sitting here, of course. And the peppermint leaf is extracted using steam distillation to get just the straight peppermint oil. So they're extremely potent. Like 1 drop of peppermint oil is equal to about 28 cups of peppermint tea. So, I don't know about you, but if I had a tummy ache, I wouldn't want to drink 28 cups of tea. I'd rather just take a drop of oil, rub it on my stomach, breathe it in, and kind of help, whether it's, a little bit of nauseous or whatever, right? So I always say I have an oil for everything, and it's literally true. And so I just love empowering people to use natural and holistic solutions for themselves, for their family. I actually just taught an essential oil for pet class last weekend, and it was so much fun because people don't realize how much money they can save on vet bills too. It's like, really, there's an oil for everything.
Yeah, I'd imagine there's probably some good oils for like pet anxiety and that type of thing.
Yeah. We talked about skin issues, hip and joint problems, ear problems, just, of course, calming as well. But, the itchy skin is a big problem with pets nowadays, and stomach issues. I mean, just everything. Yeah.
Well, I know one of the oils that really benefited my family was the one for health, like immunity, because I have little kids, and it's like what they say is you're always sick, especially certain times of the year. So being able to bring that into the household and diffuse it has been like not only like a very pleasant smell, but it's also just been good for all of our immunity building.
Yeah, I love that. Empowering moms is just like warms my heart. I've actually been educating people about essential oils for 12 years and helping lots of moms, take care of their kiddos. But now I have a 2-year-old. And so it's just really special to me because I get to take care of her all naturally, since she was born. She's had very, very few sicknesses, even out playing with all the different kids and different outings. And so it's just amazing. And then, if somebody in the household does come home with something, we all kind of arm up with our oils, and then not everybody in the household has to get it. Like, it doesn't have to take everybody out. You can stop it at the one person. So I just love being able to empower moms.
So aside from the oils, I know you have access to other products and whatnot. So do you want to share a little bit more about some of the items that you also provide?
So, doTERRA's foundation is essential oils, and that's, the base of all of our products. We're in that health and wellness industry space. And so, of course, as the company has grown up, 16 years old, people wanted more and more. Like, we wanted natural sunscreen. Oh my gosh, we have been asking for that for years and years and years. We finally just got it because doTERRA doesn't just come out with a product because it's all the hype, right? We make sure that it actually has clean ingredients, it actually works, and it's sustainably made. So I love our new sunscreen sunscreen line. It's reef safe. It doesn't hurt the environment. It's good for you and your skin and your kids. I mean, so that's just one example, but we have a full line of cleaning products, dishwasher, laundry, soap, all of that. We have a full line of personal care products, and everything is scented with the essential oils. So there's no synthetic fragrance, which I love, just helping people ditch and switch the toxins. So I didn't know, how awful the products I was consuming on my skin and into my body were, until I started learning more. And, synthetic fragrances and chemicals are in most of our household products and our personal care, skincare, makeup, all of that. They say women are inundated with 500 chemicals before we even leave the house in the morning, right? And why that's such a big concern is they're an endocrine disruptor. So that means they disrupt normal hormone function. But this is not just in women, this is in children, in husbands, the men, the grandma, grandpa, pets, everything. And we're seeing a lot more hormonal imbalances, and that's due to all the chemicals that we're just inundated with. So if you can just switch out, I always tell people baby steps. You can't switch out everything overnight, but if, you're running out of laundry soap and you switch your laundry soap, you're running out of dish soap and you switch your dish soap. Okay, I've gone through all this skincare. I don't, necessarily want to throw away all the stuff I've paid money for. Use it up and then order some skincare and try it out. And I know you'll love it. Everybody does. And it's just so fun to be able to help people live a healthier, better life where, you have less pain, getting, sick less often. Everything comes from the immune system. So I like to help people get to the root cause of where these issues or health concerns are coming from, and then the body can then heal itself.
What attracted you to finding out more about all of the natural benefits that could be derived from doTERRA? How did you end up in this world?
Yes. So I went on a healing journey myself in my late 20s. I had a lot of pain from head to toe. I had done different testing to see, kind of what was going on, and my body just continued to kind of decline. I don't know for sure what autoimmune disease I had, but typically when you have autoimmune issues, they're kind of like, oh, it might be this, it might be that, but we don't really know. And here, let's just, use some, pills to mask the symptoms. And I was just not about that. I really wanted to get to the root cause of why this was happening. So I started learning and educating myself on the foods that I was eating. Of course, I went to the oils and I was able to get instant relief on some of that discomfort I was feeling in my joints and my back. And then, it was kind of a hard time in my life at that point as well. I was going through a really hard time. And so I used the oils to uplift my spirits and help calm some of those anxious feelings and the feelings of sadness. And I had some adrenal fatigue because my body was just under so much stress and pain that I was able to kind of address that naturally. And as I got better and better, I was able to do better, changing little things one by one, changing things in my diet, and all of it added up to big results. I don't have that, joint issues anymore. I'm back to doing all of the sports that I want to do, any type of workout, anything I want, I can do. I'm not stopped by that.
It's amazing. It's so great that you have personal experience in it so that you can really help people understand ways to make themselves feel better because you've gone through it. You can relate to them. Yeah. I wanted to ask you a little bit about the area that we're in. So I know that you obviously you can sell your product wherever you want, but you currently are based in the Costa Mesa Newport area, and I've seen you at a lot of different events and pop-ups. Do you feel like the area that we're in really receives the products well? Do you feel like there's a lot of benefit to them here?
Yeah, definitely. I know it's always, I grew up a little bit inland, about an hour and a half inland from here. And so I grew up coming down to Huntington Beach, coming down to Newport Beach. And so, I've always just loved this area, but was tied down back where I grew up. And so finally, I, was not tied down at that point with a job or school or a relationship. And I was like, I'm moving to the beach. That's it. It's time for me to live my life. And so at 33 years old, I made the switch down here. And I've lived in Huntington and Newport, all of that time. And so I've been down here about 7 years. I've made so many wonderful friends. The social life is so awesome down here. I'll do a plug for Beach City Sports, which is how I met my partner playing beach flag football. I've played kickball, beach volleyball, and it's just such a great way to meet friends if you're in that 20s to 30s age range.
Like Elicia said, we do have a great event coming up. I can't wait for that. And then you'll have your booth, and you've set up great booths at other places, and you even do like educational events and workshops, which are really informative, and they're really fun too. It's not like a high pressure, hard sell type of thing. It's really just like educating. And then when you can see the benefits, Alicia's your girl.
Yeah. I love that. No one likes high pressure sales.
Elicia, do you want to?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Do you want to let people know where they can find you online and how they can contact you?
Sure. Of course, Instagram, we've got Elicia Bliss _. So it's ELICIA BLISS _. You can find me on Facebook. Just Google my name. I'm sure there's something that'll pop for you. And
I'll link it as well. Of course.
Awesome. And then I can help you with any of your health goals if you're wanting to go more of the natural route. I love just sharing the info I have with people and the thousands and thousands of hours of training I've gotten. And like Holly said, I have workshops and different educational areas you can come to, and it's no pressure. Just come learn. If it's something you feel is a good fit for you and you want to try it, buy it. And I know you'll love it. My customers stay with me a long, long time, because once you get hooked on oils, you're hooked.
I'm always like, I love making the house smell so good with the different blends and seeing kind of what energy and whatnot that they can put out. So Elicia, thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Thank you, Holly, and thank you for being a pillar of our community. You bring so many people together, and it's an honor to be your friend and to work with you and collaborate with you. You're just truly a beacon of light out here in the community. So I know how much time and effort it takes to put on this podcast, but it's benefiting so many people. So thank you.
Thank you. All right. I'll see you soon, Elicia.
Okay, bye.
Bye.